Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Aries, welcome to your reading for June 20th to the 26th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. Aries, we've got the 9 card block here, 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. Aries, you have 2 aces, you've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana. It feels like something pretty powerful here. There's a lot of awakening energy in this as well, you know, spiritual energy. You might be literally feeling like you're being guided, maybe from a past loved one or from the other side or from your higher self, whatever resonates for you. So we'll get to that. I'm just going to start with the oracles, and that first one out is your past support your future. This is a real indication that, you know, what you're experiencing right now is basically the result of, you know, the decisions, the actions that you have made and taken in your past, right? Because we're creating our future in the present moment. And also the decisions and actions that you take this week will determine, you know, your future to come. So I guess it's just deciding, you know, what do you really want from this? Because you have the ability to manifest that outcome that you want. Nourish the sacred feminine. Now, the sacred feminine for me is the Empress energy. It's the energy of surrender to what is. It is the energy of intuition, really feeling into a situation and where you're guided. Of course, we need to take action, but then we also need to allow a certain amount to unfold. Conclusions are within reach. It feels like with the 2 of Pentacles as your lead tarot energy, Aries, that you are trying to make some kind of important decision here, or you're weighing something up. And I feel that you will get the clarity. It's probably this Ace of Swords down here, actually. You'll get the clarity that you need. You'll get that insight, that aha moment in order to move ahead. Okay, so in the meantime though, with the 2 of Pentacles, you might be feeling a little bit unsteady, like you're in limbo or you can't quite get your feet on the ground. You might have a lot going on, and by carving out that space just to be, right, the sacred feminine, that's when a lot of that guidance can come through for you. Okay, we'll get to the star. In terms of signs here, I have Aquarius, I have Scorpio, and I have Virgo, so you may or may not be dealing with one of those signs. The Ace of Wands is your first card here, Aries. Now, this is usually associated with new beginnings, and you have 2 aces here. So I'm going to say that for most of you, you've got a new pathway opening. It might be apparent now, or it may be becoming apparent. Now, this new pathway has the potential to transform your life in some way. Sits next to the Death card. The Death card is a card of transformation. It can also be an indication that in order to embrace the new path, you might need to do some culling, right? You might need to clear some energetic space. You might need to release maybe a relationship, maybe a job, whatever it is that stands in the way of you moving onto this new path. One thing is for sure, that this new opportunity is going to bring you in growth and expansion, okay? It's going to bring you in new learning. It feels like it also gets you on your path of purpose, which I think you've been seeking for a while, Aries, okay? It feels like, I'm just going to reference the Hermit here at the heart of the reading. It feels like you've been a little bit in the dark, or I mean, it's all the way through from I'm not really feeling on purpose to I'm actually feeling lost here. And I think that's where this indecisions come in. Now that you're kind of getting opportunities coming in, it's like, oh, is this it? You know, is this what I've been seeking? Is this what I've been looking for? So I feel that, you know, this is the first step on that pathway here with the Ace of Wands appearing. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles here, this could be in your work sector, or it's going to help you to achieve some kind of material goal. I feel that brings things into balance for you, okay? I am feeling that, you know, with the Six of Pentacles here, it's like maybe up until now, it felt like things were kind of not weighted in your direction. You know, with three cards of Pentacles, I am feeling more money, career, work, business. And up until now, it might be feeling like, well, I'm just getting those leftovers, right? We see the Emperor being breadcrumbing these beggars here. It's like, I've got enough to get by, even though it's a bit of a struggle, but where's my true abundance? You know, where's my true karmic balance in this lifetime? And I think that that feeling has led you onto a path of inquiry, of reflection, of reevaluation. And you might have been thinking about the past and using that hindsight and connecting the dots and kind of realizing, okay, well, you know what? I take responsibility for creating this, but I also know that I can also recreate and rebirth and make new decisions and new choices. So the Hermit, you know, has this little lantern here with the star energy. It's just a little flicker, right? And it's like you're trying to find your light way with this really dim light. Now, that is the reference to the fact that if you keep having hope and faith, you know, and beginning to take some action, the star energy is going to burn brighter. Now, the star is the energy of divine wish fulfillment, right? It's about stepping into your purpose, your dharma, your truth. So I feel like you're on the journey to that, and I feel that when we're living in alignment with that, Aries, then the abundance just comes, okay? Maybe not immediately, but it will come in time. So I feel that this is the week that the first stepping stone of the new path appears, and, you know, should you step out onto that, then often the next one appears, the next one appears, the next one appears, and before we know it, we're heading in the direction of our wish fulfillment. This is the earthly wish fulfillment card. So you've got both wish fulfillment cards. So it feels like a big step towards a new dream here. So if you are seeking, whatever you're seeking, whether it is new work, if it is a new home, or maybe even for some of you, a new relationship, I feel like you need to open the lines to that, because what you are seeking is seeking you. And if you are not seeking, it's almost like your energetic door is closed. But I feel like if you do, that's when the universe knows, okay, I can bring it in for Aries. So we've got the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. And my question is, Aries, well, you know what? Are you ready for it? You know, be ready for it, because I feel like, you know, this is coming in for you, but it might pose you, Eight of Swords, with a challenge, and that is making the decision on whether to go for it or not. And it could be because you're needing to release something else to say yes to it. So I feel like you're going to be maybe a little bit overwhelmed by that. The Eight of Swords can be, oh God, now I just really feel stuck and I just don't know what to do. I'm trying to think my way through it. But the cards are saying, make sure you feel your way through it. How does it feel when you think about this? Because the Eight of Swords, that mental overwhelm of feeling stuck, usually is just a figment of the mind, and there is a pathway out of that. Maybe you need to take a new viewpoint Hanged Man energy, right, which isn't here, but I'm referencing it because the journey of the Hanged Man is accepting the endings that need to take place in order to liberate. And maybe that is your epiphany. Maybe that is your breakthrough. Ace of Swords, that leads to the new beginning, that leads to the victory here. That's what I'm feeling anyway. And it leads you on the path of your truth, right? As vulnerable as it feels, you know, you're being guided towards this. Now, the Two of Cups in this context, for me, one, you may be moving towards a collaboration or a partnership with somebody, but this can also be about being all in, okay, to connect with this, to create a union with this new opportunity, to take the Fool's journey, right, as led by the High Priestess, of feeling the fear and doing it anyway, of not getting too hung up on the destination or end game, but stepping onto that first part of the road that is appearing for you. Of course, we need to embrace the Lion, the Leo energy, the strength and the courage and the determination, which will surely be needed along the way. But I see that this is decision-making week for you, Aries. Let's get another one for the outcome. Page of Swords. It's the very thing that begins to, you know, change things in your life. This is the Winds of Change card for me. Queen of Pentacles. And, you know, I am feeling that there is an element of moving towards stability, security, could even be, you know, the purchase of a home or taking a step up in your abundance or in business, because the Queen of Pentacles is this energy of keep focused on the game, Aries. Soon you'll be sitting pretty like me, you know, growing a garden of abundance here. She's danced with the devil. She's had things that haven't worked out. She's had her fears and limitations, but she has refocused. She has realized that it's the seeds she plants now, no matter so small, that grow tomorrow's harvest. So I feel like this is the energy that you have the ability to move into, and it's an energy of balance, like work-life balance, balancing home, family and work, you know, and feeling, you know, the riches within as well. So Aries, that's what I have for you. I'm going to leave it there, and I hope that it resonates with those it's meant for. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective and won't resonate with everybody. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to connect with you all over there. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. It's a big help to the channel. It's the energetic exchange between us, and I'll be very grateful for it. I will see you back here for another reading next week. Bye for now.